All right, guys, welcome back. This is session or lesson seven, 6 or 7 of Junior Achievements BizTown program. Today, we are taking a look at business costs and what it takes to successfully run a business. Last time, we looked a little bit at jobs out. We looked at our interests and skills and how we can successfully apply an interview for a job. Today, we're going to take a little deeper look at that and apply it to businesses. We're going to pretend you guys are hired employees, you got the jobs, and now you're going to get paid money for your work. And then we're going to take a look at this from the view of a business owner. We're going to look at our revenue, our costs, and our potential profits. This one's a little bit more sophisticated of a concept, and if you guys don't totally understand it, that's okay, but just make sure you guys get a firm understanding of the vocabulary about to go over and a general understanding of the concepts. This involves a little bit of math, just some basic multiplication. So before we get started, we're going to take a look at our vocab. So the first important word that we're going to look at today is a quality business. Quality business. What does this mean? Well, it's pretty straightforward. A quality business is a business that tries to meet its customers' needs through continuous improvement. This means any business that's constantly working to get better and provide better services for their customers. That's a quality business. The other word we're going to look at are operating costs. Operating costs are the total of all expenses needed to run a business. That means all the salaries that we're going to have to pay, all the costs it takes for rent, for utilities, for water and power, to buy materials. Anything that we're spending money on for our business is an operating cost. Number 3, we're going to look at revenue. Revenue is the amount of money earned from sale. So this is the total amount in money, in dollars wise, of everything I've sold throughout my time as a business. This is from $0 up to maybe thousands of dollars. The other word we're going to look at is salary. Salary, you've definitely heard this word before. Salary, another word is wage or income, is the money an employee earns for his or her work. So you guys as BizTown employees, you guys get paid a salary for your work. And that's the money that goes into your checking accounts, if you guys still remember, and you can use for whatever you want to do as a person. So we are going to get a deeper look into calculating business costs, right? This is a very important role of getting an understanding of how businesses function, right? It's in the end, it's just a business is trying to earn as much money as possible. And in order to do that as efficiently as possible, we have to understand the role that costs play. And so we're going to do that through a little activity involving a little bit of math. So bear with me. I'll make sure you guys understand this and aren't confused by the math. So if we go to the worksheet right here, sample business costs. And if you look at the left right there, we're taking a look just at salaries and operating costs. These are primarily the two things that businesses have to spend money on, right? Salaries to pay their employees, and operating costs to buy all the necessary tools and resources that they need to run smoothly. So on the left, as you see on the left column, we have many different employees. We have the CEO, CFO, food manager, beverage manager, and sales manager. So just based off this, it looks like we're maybe working at a food business or a restaurant or even a bakery. You go to the middle, it says student name. Feel free to put your name as the CEO, which stands for Chief Executive Officer. It is often the highest role in any business. Account number, just disregard that. We're not looking at that. And salary. This is the amount of money that you're going to earn per pay period. So CEO, as you see, gets paid the most, and all of you guys get paid twice per period. On the right side, we're going to do a little bit of math to calculate our total salary that our employees earn. So I want you guys to take a look right here where it says salary times pay period. And so in order to get the total salary that we need to pay out, we multiply the salary times the pay period. So for the first one, it's $9 times 2. Pretty sure you guys know basic multiplication. If you know 9 times 2 is 18. So our total salary for the CEO position is $18. We go down one more. We're gonna do the same for the CFO. $8.50 times 2, $8, 8.5 times 2 is 17. So the total salary that we pay out to the CFO is 17. Now you see for food manager, beverage managers, and sales managers, they have the same salary, same pay periods, and thus they all have the same total salary. So you can do one problem to knock out all 9. Our $8 times $8 times 2, 8 times 2 is 16. So 16 is the total salary that we're going to pay out to our employees. And we're going to pretend that we have all these employees. So you guys write down 18 right here, 17 and 16 and so forth through here. I need to do some, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 16 is 128. 128 plus 17 is 35. Okay, we'll get to that later. I'm just trying to do some math to get the total, adding this all together. But quickly, we're going to take a look at operating costs. Now, operating costs, like I talked about, are costs that business have to associate with things that they spend money on, like tools, supplies, advertising, taxes, and even things like employee benefits, right? Businesses need to spend a lot of money in order to earn money. We look through what we have here. We have multiple categories like we just talked about. We have advertising, taxes, healthcare, professional services, rent, supplies, philanthropy, and utilities. If we were to add all these costs up together, we would get $49. And I'm going to do some quick math to do the top part real quick. So for the total salaries for all of our, I think this is 10 employees, we're paying a total of $163. And we add up our operating costs, we see our total operating costs are $49. So at the very bottom right here, it says total business costs. These are our costs of salaries and operating costs combined. So I said what, 163 plus $49 is $212. That's how much money that we are spending as a whole for our business to pay our employees, keep them happy, and pay for essential services and products that we need in order to make money. Now, this is just a little look at how businesses run. It's very important, and it's sometimes more complicated than this, but this is basically what it is. We calculate our total operating and salary costs to find our total business costs. This is going to help us for our next one, where we're taking a look at setting prices for our business. And feel free to go back through this worksheet and re-review any of these concepts, practice your multiplication, and look through the vocab words again. I hope to see you guys in the next one.